Hello, everyone. We are on live. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining in our live or will join later on. Welcome in our show for today. Today, we are going to discuss about a digital business. This is an online business, and I have a guest today, Ivy Wilhelm, and she will talk about her success history in this business arena. So before moving to her, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Mohammad Mahabubur Rahman. I have been living in Saskatchewan, Canada with my wife and two kids. I am a human resource management generalist and I am doing this online business as a side hustle, and I am a proud digital business owner. So until further delay, I would like to go to Ivy. So please introduce yourself. The floor is yours.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ivy. Um, Quick intro. I live in sunny California, USA. I am a mom. I am a wife. I work full time. I'm also an online business owner. A little bit about my backstory. So before I got married, I worked as an international flight attendant, and I lived in Dubai. So I basically, lived out of my suitcase, traveled the world. I really enjoyed the experience. But then I got married, and we had our first daughter, and I just immediately knew that I no longer wanted to live that life, because then I would have to be away for days on end. And it was really important for me to be around and be able to tuck my daughter in, have family dinners, just, really enjoy the little things. So I became a stay at home mom for a little bit. And after almost a year of being a stay at home mom, I realized that I wasn't ready to be a stay at home mom. And so I decided to work locally. I climbed the corporate ladder. I became the head of operations for a global company. And as my career grew, my family grew too. And as my family grew, so did my desire to really be more present, as a mom and a wife. And so that's pretty much my background in a nutshell. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you for introducing yourself. So we know that you have been doing this online business quite a few years. So what inspired you to join in this digital business?
You're correct. I have been doing this business for over 4 years at this point. I was really inspired to do the business because, like I said, as my family grew, my desire to be more present as a mom and a wife really grew too. I was no longer focused on making a name for myself, building my way further up the corporate ladder. For me, it was more important to be present as a mom and be able to volunteer at lunch and be at my kids' plays and, just really be present as a mom and have the time and energy to do that. And I'd always wanted to start a business. I just never knew what to do, where to start. I don't know about you, but I came from a background where growing up, I was told, the fastest way to success is to go to school, get a college degree, get a job, and you'll be set for life. So for me, anything outside that box seemed a little sketchy. It seemed a little scammy. It seemed too good to be true. So I wasn't sure what I could do until one day I came across an ad online and I saw them talking about an online business that goes and grows no matter where you go, one where you don't have to clock in at specific hours and you can work from literally anywhere, where you can access the internet. And I thought, hey, that's really interesting. So I was skeptical, of course, because like I said, I come from a background where success was college degree plus job. But something in my gut was telling me that I had to check it out. A lot of people I saw were making the move online, and I saw a lot of families being able to live lives enjoying time freedom, And I think that's something that's really important because we can all earn money. We can all put in the hours and earn a lot of money, but just because you earn a lot of money doesn't necessarily mean that you will have the time to enjoy that money or your life with your family. And so like I said, came across a business model. I checked it out, did my research, and 4 years later, I'm still here.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And one thing, I mean, yeah, we are doing this business from different parts of the world. Many people are engaged in this business. So I just wanted to listen from you that who can do this business?
Obviously, you have to be of legal age, depending on whatever country you're residing in. You would have to have the correct documentation in order to work in the country that you're in. But if we're talking about, you know, who in terms of your background or your technical skill, literally anyone and everyone can do it. People of all different backgrounds, all different ages, college graduates, non-college graduates, literally anyone and everyone have been able to succeed doing what we do, because when you get plugged into our system, we get you plugged into our training. Our training is very, very thorough, so incredibly thorough, very easy to follow step by step. And so it makes it very easy for quite literally anyone and everyone to do the business.
Thank you very much. So I just want to add with you that currently the company that we are working, it is almost 26 countries they have presence, and it is operating through 43 branches. So it's we can say that this is kind of a global business that we are doing. So anyone who has the legal status with that country that they are residing, they can do the business anytime if they wish. And thank you for highlighting that. I mean, this business changed many things in your life. I just wanted to listen few of them. What actually impact in your life?
Oh, I mean, I could go on and on talking about that, as I'm sure you probably experience as well. Once you check out our business model and check out the community, you'll see that the earning potential is incredible. It'll literally blow your mind. But more than this, just that, I feel more than just the financial rewards, the personal growth and development that you get here is really like no other. You are constantly learning, upgrading your skills. I am on a daily basis. I feel challenged, excited, and scared, and so proud at the same time, and I wake up every day very excited and fueled to be able to help other parents learn how they can start earning online too, so that they don't have to take that extra shift and be away from their family, so they can earn while they are cuddling with their kids next to them on the couch. It really gives you a huge sense of purpose. And I really, really love that about the business.
Thank you, thank you. And there are so many features we know in this business, like it's flexible, it's portable, something. So, in your mind, what are the special or what are the features in this digital business?
Everything, everything is special. I just off the top of my head, the first thing that comes to mind is the fact that we don't have to bug people. There is a lot of automation in our business, which basically means that we don't have to spend our days cold calling, cold messaging people. We don't have to make a list of family members and friends that we want to start, inviting to the business. We don't do any of that. And so just that in itself saves you so much time as a business owner. The other day on my page, I had talked about, because people always ask you, right, why do I have to watch the webinar? Why can't you just tell me all about the business model? And I tell them, I could, but I don't really have to. And quite frankly, I don't want to, because that's what the webinar is for. It's part of the automation that we benefit from as business owners. Also, it's the best way to learn more about what we do, because it is, there's many different layers to our business model. There's so much detail. If I sit down and explain it, I probably won't do it all justice. But also, if you get 10 people in a day inquiring about your business, Muhammad, you would probably spend 10 hours in a day talking. And that's exactly what I didn't want to have to do, right? So now, as we are out and about enjoying life, doing other things, doing our full-time jobs, even as we're doing this, live interview right now, we could have people that are watching the webinar and learning more about what we do. And if they are interested to learn more, then they reach out to us. So, in a sense, it's like we save ourselves time, we save them time. And if they are interested after they watch it, then they reach out to us. If it's something that they want to do, great. We help them figure out the best way forward. If it's not, then no worries. We're not going to bug you. We're not going to chase you. On top of that, there's so many other things. The fact that you can work at any time of day, which as a parent, as a mom, for me is very, very essential because I have three young kids. They have school, so many activities. I work full time. So not having to clock in at a specific time of day is really, really great. The fact that it's all online, which means I could be working in my pajamas, just change my top and no one would even know. A lot of times I work from my phone. You probably work from your phone too. 90 to 95% of my work I do from my phone. So it's a business that I can really run around my own schedule versus having to shift my life around just so that I could run the business and earn money.
Thank you. And as you highlighted about the webinar, usually when someone contact us, then we refer them to watch the webinar, and our successful business partners across the globe, they participate in the webinar and share their success history. Usually we have two webinar in a week, and we usually refer them, and then in the webinar it mentioned that if you want to learn more about the business, then you need to pay 149 US dollar, and which is also refundable if they do not want to move further. However, if they want to explore the business, then they can pay 149 USD, and then they can explore the business. So, in your mind, what is the purpose of this 149, which is refundable in 30 days?
Well, so the 149 is basically something that gives you access to our entire community. It gets you access to part of our training website. It gives you access to our videos, which explains exactly what we do, exactly how we do it, the companies we work with, how you would earn and what the earning potential could be for you. Um, and the best part of it, like you just said, is that it is refundable. And so if you have been watching Muhammad's journey, you're interested, but you're like, oh, I don't know. It's definitely something worth checking out because we do give you that 30 days to check out the whole business. And if it's a fit, like I said earlier, we would help you. If not, then that's totally fine. We don't have any recurring monthly fees or anything like that. That would be a one time thing. And yeah, you would get to check out the community further to see whether or not it's something that you would want to do.
Thank you. And finally, uh, people who are watching now or will be watching later on, what
Mhm.
is your advice to those people who want to start this digital business?
Just do it. That would be my advice. I feel like a lot of people tend to take their sweet time silently watching, but they know in their gut that it's something that they want to check out. But because of, we have a lot of limiting beliefs, so we grow up thinking we need to find a job, get a college degree, and that's success. It's tough for us to kind of get accept anything that is outside of that box. My best advice would be check it out. Go ahead to Muhammad's website, register to watch the webinar. Like I said, and like he said as well, if you find it of interest, we will help you get started. If not, then that's okay. But if you just sit there and watch, before you know it, it'll be a month, it'll be a year, it'll be 2 years. And in that time, you could have already worked on making such a huge difference in your life. We have people in our community who have been able to retire in less than a year, so don't sit there just waiting. Go to Muhammad's website, register, watch the webinar, and then he'll reach out to you to help you figure out what to do next.
Thank you for your time. So, guys who are watching this and probably will be watching later on, just for your information, that you can log into our website, register there, and you will get a complimentary webinar instantly. You just watch that, and if you are interested, then you can communicate with us. Definitely, we'll help you to start your own digital business. And I mean, sometime in our life, we think everything is granted, and we never know how long that may last. So it's better that we can have a plan B in our life, so that if any unwanted situation come in our life, we can change our plan, and we can take our plan B as a plan A as well. So it's time to think about yourself. If you are interested, you can start the first step, go to our website, register there, and then watch the webinar, and then definitely we'll work together to help you to start your own digital business. So finally, Abhi, thank you very much for coming on my show. I really feeling honored that you have joined. And thank you everyone for joining and your patience and watching this live. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next live again. Thank you for today. Bye, everyone.